Gosh, and you hear more and more stories as people take the DNA test. It is fascinating to find out and see what's out there.
That's a Merry Christmas right
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
Wow. Well, tomorrow morning, before folks rush off maybe to do some Christmas shopping, use some caution because fog is around. We already have a dense fog advisory. We're going to talk about which counties in which the visibilities will linger longest, the lowest. Overall, here's the general look. We'll have a foggy start, but eventually it's going to be gradual, but some sun will shine. Winds will blow out of the west, or more of a breath out of the west, but high temperatures of 80 degrees. So let's take a look. The foggiest counties already where visibilities are most restricted and where the fog will be dense the longest tomorrow. So it's going to linger for a while. It's going to be to the west of the Jacksonville metropolitan area, Baker, Union, Bradford, and Columbia County. So dense fog tomorrow morning, 61 degrees. But even out where you have the fog, eventually going to make it to almost 80, both on Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, where will the fog be least? There will still be some fog, but not as much in the morning, and I don't think will last nearly as long. St. John's and Flagler County, so we'll just say some fog in the morning. Afternoon highs of 82 on Tuesday. Look at Wednesday, almost 85 degrees for St. John's and Flagler County. Even out around the beaches from, Flagler County all the way up to the beautiful Golden Isles, fog during the morning. Some sea fog, but with the westerly breeze, most of that sea fog will pretty much stay offshore. So eventually, even out around the beaches, high temperatures near 80 degrees under a new moon. Some anglers love the new moon, and with the surf temperature just above 60, there's some pompano out there. Saw them this morning. So what about the clouds? Well, let's take a look. Over the next 24 hours, computer models certainly support the idea of just a lot of moisture out there, and this precipitation more in the way of just drizzle, sort of that mist that you see, and if you're out there long enough with the dense fog. Slowly, the breaks in the clouds will increase during the day on Tuesday. Now on Wednesday, we'll also start off with some morning fog, not as widespread, won't last as long on Wednesday as a pretty significant wet weather event develops off to our northwest. In fact, thunderstorms headed toward Atlanta. That'll drag a weak front our way, maybe a few showers late Wednesday night through Thursday. But what about the next really strong cold front? Well, that's just south of the Arctic Circle. By Thursday, that'll be from Chicago down to about Amarillo by morning. By Saturday night, down to Atlanta and New Orleans. Then it's going to slow down. But then we should be knocking on our door late on Christmas Eve. With all that said, here's how it looks. Warming up through Wednesday, a slight cool down. Warming up as well again through about Christmas Eve.